Hey everyone, it's Desiree, and I am here with Spellbinders. I believe this is number 4. Yes, number 4. We are going to create a Crimson Fall using the Spellbinders Glimmer Hot Foil Kit of the month for October 2020. So in this kit, you're going to get a roll of polished brass, which is a real pretty deep gold. It's not like the typical gold. These are the dies that you get. You get 2 sentiments. Happy fall, y'all, and hello. And I can't remember what that says as well, so I'm going to real quick pull that out. It says hello, pumpkin. How cute. So this is it can be a full background. You can just use the half of it. I am going to use the full background of it. Now, what I did was I put it on my 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 panel. I'm going to do a collage here. Now, I know, remember, it's going to take the lines, but that's okay. I'm good with it. So I have the die. I set that down. I added my washi tape, and I flipped that back. So now I'm just adding pieces of rose gold, gold, polished brass, and copper. And also, I believe that is espresso brown. It's a very dark. So basically autumn colors. Now oranges would look good in here, red would look good in here, but I wanted to stay with a metallic feel. Now I want to flip this over and make sure that's secure. Now what I didn't notice on the right hand side, if you look, that foil moved down below the plate, which I will catch when I open this up, which is fine. So I'm using a lot of washi tape. I'm rolling that back to the other side. It's okay. Setting this down on my system, and voila, magic of video, we already have it set. So I have some beautiful images just coming off, and this is right when I about see, oh, I didn't do that. So what I'm doing, because of the pressure that I had, I'm moving that plate back and forth to see if it locks into place, and it did. So I was able to real quick tape that back down, put another piece of that espresso brown in there, and I was able to complete the foil. I'm going to do the same thing to the top. Now, I do like to take a white eraser if I should have any of those areas that give me that halo. And for me, the white eraser works. It cleans it right up. And I'm going to do the same thing. Now I'm going to reverse it. But this time, instead of, because I didn't want to put the tape over my foil, I wasn't quite sure what that was going to do. So now I'm going to pull it to the side. So we're creating the hinge off to the side. I'm layering down my pieces. Again, I'm not worried about the size. They don't need to be exact on the bottom. Making sure that I'm covering the plate this time as it comes over. One of the colors, though, that I forgot to put in here was copper. Just saying. Totally forgot about the copper. But again, that's okay. So here you can see all the beautiful colors that I have. And the wreath that this creates around the outside of my cardstock. Now again, I did cut this to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And you can see it goes from edge to edge. I'm choosing the sentiment Happy Fall, y'all, to go right in the center, and I am going to use the polished brass that comes right in the kit. Again, using my washi tape to set my sentiment down where I want it, and then a piece of foil right below that, making sure that the shiny side is up. And that is what the panel looks like. Now, you could stop right here, put this on a standard A2 size card base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, top folding, and you are done. Add some gems. Now I wanted to go a little further. So I dug into my distress inks. I wasn't sure what this was going to do. I didn't use, though, my oxides or even a dye ink. I specifically went into my distress inks, and I'm going to tell you why. Because they wash, they are extremely water reactive. Not that a dye ink is not either. But I did not, what this was going to do, using my blending brushes from Tailored Expressions, what this was going to do to the foil. I'm sure others have done this, but I really haven't had time to watch any videos. I mean, I get caught up in the middle of the night when I can't sleep, but I haven't seen anybody go over the foil like this. So I wanted to give it a shot. Now, the colors that I used were mustard seed, wild honey, vintage photo. Yep, there's that vintage photo. And aged mahogany on the outside. I fell in love with this. I think this took this card to the next level. Not that the foiling wasn't beautiful already, just on that white background, but the colors that this added, and I did not lose any of my foil shine. I did go over with a microfiber cloth just to wipe away some of the ink that may have gotten on top of the foil. I could have made it extremely damp as well if there was any residue, but this worked beautifully. So if somebody else did it, thank you. If no one else did, hey, something new to try. I just think it took this card up to a notch, and I really wasn't worried about having perfect blending. I love the splotchiness. I love the difference in the levels, excuse me, at which these inks provide. So I think it really pulled together. So collage with your foils. Cut shapes out of your foils. If you want circles, do circles. That'll give you a different look. You know, I just chose strips. Just remember, whatever the shape of the foil is what it's going to look like. But I really want to dig deeper into that. I think it gave a beautiful, beautiful look. So I do hope you enjoyed this. Hope I gave you some ideas to try with your glimmer system. I'm telling you, we still have only scratched the surface of this system and what it can do. And I know Spellbinders is going to come out with so much more for it. So with that, all the links will be down in the video description to this club that you can subscribe to their gallery, their blog, much more inspiration, more than what I can absolutely provide as well. See all of what the wonderful designers create for you also. If you have any questions, leave those down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. If you haven't yet, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget. And while you're there, don't forget to ring the bell to make sure that you know when the next video is live and ready for you to watch. Thank you so much for spending this little bit of time with me today. I truly am grateful and appreciate it. Each and every one of you that have stuck by with me from the beginning and who are new subscribers. So to you, welcome. Continue to enjoy your day. Continue to stay safe and healthy as we continue through the 2020 journey, which has been very interesting, if not to say that in a minor way. But most of all, remember what's most important for me, guys. Even if you do it just a little bit, it will help. Always be creative. Till next time, guys. Take care.